Hi, welcome to another junior algebra video. We now turn our attention to factorising. In mathematics, we know expand means to multiply the term out the front of the brackets by everything inside the brackets. Well, to factorise means to put the expression back into brackets. It's the opposite operation to expanding. So if we took a function like 2 bracket x plus y, we would expand it out to 2x plus 2y. But now we're learning to take the function 2x plus 2y and factorise it back to 2 bracket x plus y. Right, so here's example 1. We're going to factorise 3a plus 3b. Well, you can see they both have common factors of 3. That's why it's called factorising, because we're talking about factors. So we're going to take 3, the common factor of 3 out the front, and we're going to work out what goes inside the brackets. Now, first of all, our first term is 3a, so 3 multiplied by something must give 3a. Well, it's got to be an 8, because 3 times a is 3a. Now we see a plus sign, and now we look at our second term and say to ourselves, 3 multiplied by something gives us 3b. Well, it must be a b, because 3 times b is 3b. Right, so our final expression is 3 bracket a plus b. We've put it back into brackets. Right, here's example 2. Let's factorise 4x plus 12. So, 12 is made up of 4 times 3. It's also made up of 2 times 6. But I've picked 4 times 3 because we can now see there's a common factor of 4. So 4 happens to be the number we take out the front of the brackets. Let's work out what goes inside the brackets. So, 4 times something must give 4x. It must be an x. 4 times x is 4x. We can see our plus sign, put our plus sign down. Now, 4 times something gives 12. Well, we figured out before, 4 times 3 is 12, so it must be 3. So we've now factorised it to give 4 bracket x plus 3. All right, let's move on. Example 3. How do we factorise 6p minus 30? Well, 30 is made up of 6 times 5. Again, it's also made up of 2 times 15 and other numbers, I think. But we're picking 6 and 5 because we're looking for a common factor, and it happens to be 6. So 6 is the common factor. It's going to be taken out the front. And now let's work out what goes in the brackets. So start with our first term. 6 times something is 6p. So it must be a p. 6 times p is 6p. Now we can do our subtract. And 6 times something is 30. 6 times 5 is 30. So it must be a 5. So we've factorised it to give us 6 bracket p minus 5. All right, let's look at this example because this example doesn't have any numbers in it. Let's factorise AB plus AC. Well, AB means A times B and AC means A times C. Well, there's no numbers, but that's okay. We can still factorise it because they both have a common factor, which is A. So we're going to take A out the front of the brackets as our common factor. Now let's work out what goes inside the brackets. A times something must give us AB. Well, it must be a B because A times B is written as AB. Now we can put our plus sign down and say to ourselves A times something is AC. Well, it must be a C because A times C is AC. So we've factorised it to give us the expression of A bracket B plus C. Awesome. Thank you very much for watching.